On behalf of the Pure Fashion models and their parents, I am delighted to welcome you at our culminating event, the 2009-2010 Pure Fashion program. As you will soon experience, this will not be your typical fashion show. We are here to celebrate the achievement of our models that have been formed in growing closer to Christ through the Pure Fashion program. Our models have been affirmed with the knowledge that they are daughters of God and have been equipped with the tools to go out into the world and confidently spread the Pure Fashion message that they are daughters of dignity and authentic femininity.
Through Pure Fashion, I have been changed. We have learned how to deflect immodesty by changing ourselves one step at a time. I truly hope as this program grows, it will help girls like me to share its message and mission. Pure Fashion has taught me that you can be fashionable and modest at the same time. My name is Brooke Levy and I'm a model of the Great Designer.
I have been blessed to have had the privilege to witness God's unfolding plans for our 16 Pure Fashion models. Over the past few months, I have seen these young women grow in their understanding of beauty and all that it means to be a daughter of the Great Designer.
And because of Pure Fashion, some may consider it a beacon, young women can now be proud of their maturity and learn that beauty starts with not necessarily how you look on the outside first, but first how you feel on the inside, how you honor and respect yourself, your faith, and that in return will reflect a positive image and help guide you to make the right choice on how you choose to present yourself. You don't have to be exposed to be attractive and womanly. Being beautiful comes from within. And so tonight I am immensely excited to see all the young women who have dedicated themselves to Pure Fashion over several months, from which I understand. And those young women have now become what so many other young women desperately need, and that is positive role models.
It is easy to grow weary of choosing virtue because taking the easy way out looks very appealing at times. However, when I feel like compromising my purity just this once because upholding my values is far too exhausting, it helps me to remember the Pure Fashion slogan: real models are role models. Being a Pure Fashion model is a reminder to me that my innocence is precious. This realization is one that must take place in the heart of every young woman. Thus, it is my joy and honor to take the Pure Fashion message out into the world. My name is Michelle Burns, and I am a model of the Great Designer.
You know, across the Pure Fashion Nation, I have been very blessed to be a part of many of these programs, and I have seen ladies transform from just regular girls to role models. The work that the volunteer committee members put into this program, a formation program that strives to protect the purity and the dignity of your daughters, is immeasurable.
During my experience with Pure Fashion, I have learned to be more generous in many ways. By being generous with those in your life, you really show God how much you care about His children. Through our generosity, God's love can be passed on to others. By being generous with our time, talent, and treasure, we can impact the world around us. My name is Shelby Sparks, and I'm a model of the Great Designer.
Practicing modesty gives me a silent courage to stand up against what society tells us is correct. This courage comes from the grace of God. Grace is the way God works through us. It has changed the way I speak, act, and think. Through God's grace, Pure Fashion has given me the courage to stand firm in my beliefs. My name is Eva Kortz, and I'm a model of the Great Designer.
We do it to Christ, and that is why we try to do it as beautifully as possible. These young ladies are no longer novices in the art of modesty, but are now ambassadors of Pure Fashion.
We're so happy to have the opportunity to support Pure Fashion. It's a wonderful program that enriches our community, supports parents like us in their mission to raise their families and give young women the tools they need to stand up to some of the ills of our society. The Pure Fashion program has been a blessing to our entire family, as we were constantly reminded that we are all called to a life of virtue and that we are all models of the Great Designer.
is the greatest designer there ever was and ever will be. Because he made every single human being unique and special, each one is a masterpiece. High-profile fashion companies and designers hire fashion models to display their clothing and to be a living example to the world of their creations and individual style. In the same sense, we are all models of God, and it is our mission to portray through our actions, words, mannerisms, and choice of clothing His love for all people. My name is Chandler Myers, and I am a model of the great designer.
Over the last 8 months, these 16 young ladies between the ages of 14 and 17 have been in training to become role models in their communities and schools. They have been working hard and having fun, learning what it takes to reflect the inner beauty and dignity that God has given them. Their monthly workshops have included sessions on public speaking, social etiquette, good manners, serving others, walking gracefully, which you'll see very shortly, and choosing modesty and purity for their lives.
It is vital that every young woman embraces her importance in society and understands the value of her God-given gifts and talents. With the help and guidance of programs like Pure Fashion, young women all over the world can learn how to be confident in their bodies and how to dress in a way that preserves their dignity as daughters of the Heavenly King. My name is Sarah Saturnino, and I am a model of the great designer.